Welcome to Ochenta Stories, recorded in bedrooms, living rooms, closets, and balconies in quarantine around the world. In each short standalone piece, artists, writers, creators, podcasters, and more answer the question, what do you want to hear when this pandemic is over? I'm your host, Lori Martinez. This week's story comes to us from Houston, Texas. For those of us applauding our nurses and frontline workers around the world every night, Puerto Rican Girl is a short audio drama that sends a message of strength during hard times. Before we jump in, a note for listeners. Ochenta Stories is a globally crowdsourced show. We received submissions in English, Italian, French, Spanish, Korean, and Mandarin. We've produced each in its original language and in translation. This work, originally in English, has been adapted into Spanish, and you can listen to that version later on in the episode. Without further ado, here is Puerto Rican Girl.
I am a nurse. I work 18-hour shifts, battling this thing. I am exhausted. In between shifts, I run. We may not be able to go outside for much these days, but we can still run. I run down La Calle Tanca. I can smell the azucenas coming to life from a balcony. As I run through the empty streets, I remember the liveliness, the laughter. Swinging to salsa in the school courtyard of my old high school in Santurce and swimming in Dorado, in el Mar Caribe. I turn a corner and my eyes catch the sight of a Cruz de Marta flower shrub, red and yellow. This is my Isla de Borinquen, showing me she is everywhere, even in the darkest times. I'd almost forgotten that here, magic was real. There used to be this place called El Yunque, in the middle of the island, that had been the sacred ground for the Taino Indios to praise Mother Earth. Before all of this happened, people from all over the world came here to be blessed. That journey is no longer possible today. It's closed, as many things are now. But I remember going up once, when I was 15, with my mother. We drive, following the road up the mountain. I watch houses and traffic stops disappear behind us on the road up 186 in the heart of Canóvanas. The road is lined with wide, green trees, like a canopy lane welcoming the visitors to a sacred place. Mommy turns the radio down. Julia, you are becoming a woman now. It is time you start taking on the responsibilities of a woman. What do you think those responsibilities are? I sigh, annoyed that she's trying so hard to be deep. Mom, I don't know. She looks straight ahead, driving slowly. And we enter El Yunque. This trip is a blessing. The spirits have given me instructions to bring you here to bless you. The life ahead of you will not be pleasant or easy, and you will suffer greatly. But one day, you will be called to stand up for what you believe in. Now, it is time to meet her. Who? Yemaya. Just listen. Mommy brings me to a clearing where a path begins up a mountain. She tells me to follow the path until I see a lake. There I am to swim to the center and call out her name. I swim to the center and I call out, Yemaya. Softly, the sound of something moving towards me in the water. I freeze. You have been brought here for a blessing, a gift. I am giving you the gift of words and the magic of healing. There will be a time when you will be called to do a great work in the world. A time when the earth will cry, borders will close, and many will be in danger. You will go out and use your hands to heal, give love, save lives. No matter what happens, do not be afraid, and I will be there to protect you. I have not taken a breath since I started my race down the streets, and my lungs are heaving. I bend over, hands on my knees, and listen to the sounds of San Juan. I pause to think about the work ahead. If only I could run away and keep running all the way back to a world where this isn't happening, where the streets aren't silent like this. I hesitate thinking about the possibility of giving up right here, right now. But then suddenly, I hear someone call my name. And at that moment, I know exactly who it is. And I can't help but say her name. Yemaya.
Puertorriqueña, escrito y presentado por Juliana Philippi.
Soy enfermera. Trabajo en turnos de 18 horas, luchando contra esta cosa. Estoy agotada. Pero entre los turnos, corro. Aunque no podamos salir mucho estos días, aún podemos correr. Corro por la calle Tanca y huelo las azucenas que cobran vida desde los balcones. Mientras corro por las calles vacías, recuerdo la alegría de esta ciudad. Bailando salsa en el patio de la escuela de mi antiguo instituto en Santurce y nadando en Dorado en el mar Caribe. Esta es mi isla de Borinquen, mostrándome que ella está en todas partes, hasta en los tiempos más oscuros. Casi me había olvidado que aquí la magia es real. Hay un lugar llamado El Yunque, en el centro de la isla, que había sido la tierra sagrada de los indios taínos, donde alababan a la madre tierra. Y antes de que todo esto pasara, la gente venía de todas partes del mundo para ser bendecida y protegida del mal. Pero ese viaje ya no es posible hoy. Está cerrado, como la mayoría de parques y lugares turísticos. Yo recuerdo haber subido una vez, cuando tenía 15 años, con mi mamá. Conducimos siguiendo el camino de la montaña. Veo casas y paradas de tráfico desaparecer detrás de nosotras. En la carretera 186, en el corazón de Caruanas. Mami me dice: Julia, ahora te estás convirtiendo en una mujer. Es el momento de empezar a asumir esas responsabilidades. Y no va a ser un camino fácil para ti. Eso te lo digo ahora. Pero debes creer en ti misma y recordar tu casa y tu fe y las oraciones de los espíritus, y presta atención a sus advertencias. Mami para el carro y me mira. Este viaje es una bendición de los espíritus a ti, y me han dado instrucciones para traerte aquí, para bendecirte, niña, porque es hora de conocerla. Mami, ¿a quién? A Yemaya. Mami me dice que siga el camino hasta que vea un lago. Y allí debo nadar hasta el centro y decir su nombre. Nado hasta el centro y grito: ¡Yemaya! Y de momento, detrás de mí, oigo el agua moverse y una voz. Has sido traída aquí para una bendición, un regalo. Te estoy dando el regalo de las palabras y la magia de curar. Va a venir un tiempo en el que vas a ser llamada a hacer un gran trabajo en el mundo. Un tiempo en el que la tierra llorará, las fronteras se cerrarán y muchos estarán en peligro. Saldrás y usarás tus manos para curar, dar amor y salvar vidas. No importa lo que pase, no tengas miedo, y yo estaré ahí para protegerte. Dejo de correr, me agacho, respiro profundamente, con las manos en las rodillas, y escucho los sonidos del viejo San Juan. Pienso en el trabajo que me queda si tan solo yo pudiera huir, escaparme, seguir corriendo hasta un mundo en el que esto no esté pasando, donde las calles no estén silenciosas. Pienso en la posibilidad de rendirme aquí mismo, ahora mismo. Pero entonces, de repente, oigo a alguien decir mi nombre. Y en ese momento, yo sé exactamente quién es. Y no puedo evitar nombrarla. Yemaya.
Juliana Philippi is a real estate professional, actress, and writer schooled in New York and based in Houston, Texas. She grew up in Puerto Rico, where magic lives. Thank you for listening to Ochenta Stories. If you like what you heard, leave us a review on Apple Podcasts in whatever language you choose. Follow us over at Ochenta Podcasts on Twitter and Instagram for updates. You can find transcripts and learn more about the project, which is still accepting pitches, over at ochentastudio.com/ochentastories.